One of the most unusual cases which Sherlock Holmes was ever called upon to solve began in a small private school for boys in the north of Belgium. The boys' dormitory at 4 in the morning, lighted by a full moon, looked quiet and peaceful. It would have been difficult to imagine that here began a train of events which filled 4 graves before it was stopped.
Monsieur Carolan, he has gone out.
Didn't you try to stop him?
I called his name. Perhaps he didn't hear or pretended not to. I was afraid to startle him.
Let us follow him. He must be going to the church.
You are going to die.
No. Nothing at all. Go back to sleep.
Three deaths in 3 months, each one foretold by the writing on the church steps. I still think the police...
No.
But it's your own life. There is a man in London. He solved cases even more hopeless than this.
Sherlock Holmes?
You have thought of him. Let me write to him.
And ask him to do what?
To come here, investigate, find out who is responsible for those deaths, and how a schoolboy can tell in advance who is next to die.
And have the school invaded? Our teachers questioned, boys terrorized? I'll do my own investigating, Mademoiselle Grande, in my own way. Some weeks later, a letter arrived at Baker Street. Holmes read it over once to himself, and then aloud to me.
Monsieur Carolan, before his untimely death, was adamant that I should not write to you on these matters. And it will be a source of eternal regret to me that I allowed myself to be dissuaded from writing to you sooner, Mr. Holmes. Now, Monsieur Carolan is dead of natural causes, the doctor says, though I'm not sure he isn't mistaken. I pray that you will come to Arno without delay and lend us your assistance in putting an end to these ghastly occurrences. Respectfully yours, Marie Grand. You deduced that the writer of the letter was young.
Oh, come now, Holmes. I can do better than that. I'll even wager that she's attractive as well.
Better and better. And on what do you base these interesting conclusions?
Wishful thinking, my dear Holmes. Nothing else.
Wish no more. She's both young and attractive, with hair the shade of autumn honey.
And how did you read that between the lines?
This came along with the letter. A lovely shade, one must admit, and from a beautiful young woman at that.
Oh, come now, Holmes. That's neither logical nor factual, and even you know that.
You're not the only one privileged to think wishfully, my dear Watson.
So you're going to take the case?
If you pack, I'll arrange the tickets.
The boat train took us to Dover. By mid-morning the following day, Holmes and I were sitting in the headmaster's study at the Arno School in the presence of Mademoiselle Marie Grand, who was indeed extremely attractive, with hair the exact shade of autumn honey.
You're quite certain you've told me everything, Mademoiselle Grand?
There is only the matter of the old woman, Mr. Holmes. I don't know, but you might consider her important.
Tell me about her.
Her name is Madame Soulet. She's a harmless, feeble-minded woman who sells charms and love potions to the ignorant. Some have called her a witch.
What is her part in this affair?
She admits she went to see those whose names were written on the church steps and offered to sell them a charm against the evil omen.
Most interesting. Did any of the victims purchase the charms?
I can only speak for Monsieur Caroline. He did not.
About the others, were they persons of wealth?
No, two were quite poor. The third moderately well off. We have no really wealthy people here in Arno, Mr. Holmes.
Except, of course, the Count de Passavant.
Do you know the Count, Mr. Holmes?
No, but I happened to notice his family coat of arms on a carriage we passed on our way here.
Oh, Monsieur Manelli. Monsieur Manelli, this is Mr. Holmes and his friend, Dr. Watson. Monsieur Manelli is our new headmaster.
Mademoiselle Grant has given you all the facts.
All the facts at her command. Perhaps you can supply additional ones.
I am afraid not. Mademoiselle Grant was a favorite member of the faculty here. She had Monsieur Carolin's confidence, not I.
I see.
And now that I've had the honor of meeting you gentlemen, I hope you will forgive me if I go to join my class.
Certainly.
By the way, mademoiselle, Dr. Dimanche is waiting in the vestibule. Did you send for him?
Yes, I did. I'll go and fetch him now. I'll be back directly.
The boy, Holmes. You didn't ask to see the boy.
He can wait, Watson.
Well, he would have been the first person that I would want to have seen.
Because he did the writing on the church steps.
Yes,
Would you say that the chalk he wrote with was also of significance?
that. It's only an instrument.
Precisely, my dear Watson. So is the boy.
Mr. Holmes, this is Dr. Dimanche. Doctor, Mr.
How
Holmes,
do you do? Delighted.
and Dr. Watson.
I'm always happy to meet a colleague, Dr. Dimanche.
Thank you, so am I. I do hope I haven't kept you waiting. I came as soon as I received Mademoiselle's message.
Mademoiselle Grant tells me you are the physician who attended Monsieur Caroline when he died.
Yes, my last examination of him gave me no hint of what was coming.
Yet you're positive he died of natural causes.
There's no doubt about it.
3 other citizens of Arno died recently, each shortly after their names appeared on the church steps. Did you attend them also?
Arno is a small town, and I'm fortunate or unfortunate enough to be the only doctor here.
And previous to your present fortune or misfortune, you practiced in Paris.
Oh, I see. Mademoiselle Grant has briefed you well.
I told Mr. Holmes nothing of your past, Doctor.
Then how do you know?
You dress with the flair of a Parisian, Dr. Dimanche. You can't have been here very long, or you'll be wearing the local product.
I might have ordered this from Paris.
On the income of a country physician. What do you think, Watson?
It's hardly likely.
Capital, Mr. Holmes. Your powers of deduction haven't been overrated. But you didn't ask me here to discuss my clothes or my income. How can I help you?
Tell me exactly, what did Monsieur Caroline die?
Heart failure.
You performed no autopsy?
There was no need. The signs were obvious. But frankly, because of the unusual circumstances of the other deaths, I took the precaution of performing an autopsy. The cause of death was a natural heart attack.
Very wise, Doctor. And there was nothing suspicious about any of the other deaths?
Not one thing, Mr. Holmes.
I don't suppose you've any theory of your own concerning a connection between the prophecies and the deaths?
I have no theory, Mr. Holmes. The explanation lies either in the most extraordinary combination of coincidences or in some kind of prevision on the part of the boy, Antoine.
Do you believe in prevision or telepathy?
Years ago, my professor at Salpêtrière did suggest there might be something in it. For myself, I don't know. I neither affirm nor deny.
Thank you for your cooperation,